A Butte County man is traveling around the world to spread his message of hope. I introduce you to Stephen Arrington of Paradise, who was pardoned by President Barack Obama last year. In the 1980s, Arrington was convicted of smuggling millions of dollars for the Colombian cartel. In prison, his name was Fall Guy for taking the fall for famed automaker John DeLorean. I got the chance to see Arrington speak. Take a look. Hidden in the Plumas National Forest in Northern California, you'll find the small mountain town of Greenville. At Greenville Junior Senior High School,
all right, go ahead, find a seat.
Students file into the library for a special guest.
I have one opportunity right now to impact you for the rest of your life.
Stephen Arrington travels throughout the world and country speaking to children, young adults, prisoners, and universities. At first glance, some might think, who is he and where has he been? With a projector, eyes no matter the age are drawn to his days of being a deep-sea diver with great white sharks and whales, but his story with famed French explorer Jacques Cousteau doesn't even begin to start there.
Called the drug trial of the century.
In 1982, Arrington was arrested for smuggling $27 million worth of cocaine for the Medellin cartel of Colombia.
I was told I was facing 144 years to life in prison.
He pleaded with a judge to punish him, but not destroy him. He says a marijuana mistake destroyed his career. He compares his arrest to being more of a rescue. While serving his 5-year prison term, he knew he would dedicate the rest of his life to helping youth.
What your hopes are should be your future, and you're in charge of making that happen.
I sat down with Arrington to ask, for a man that's tempted fate, is speaking to youth fulfilling?
And people go, aren't you giving up adventure because you've been a fireman, a bomb disposalman, and aren't you giving up adventure? This is the biggest adventure of all, is working with these youth.
This adventure has taken Arrington across the nation, 5 countries, and to date has reached 830,000 people.
It is now 10 to 20 times stronger.
Drugs, bullying, and suicide are just some of the topics Arrington covers, which brings him here to Greenville.
I have been caught with pot before. I regret it.
Rachel Carroll is a senior with no parents in the picture and a past of being bullied. Rachel is doing what she can to graduate, and she credits her principal for the guidance.
Well, that's why I'm in education. That's why I come to work.
Cockrell says her biggest challenge is giving students hope.
Depression and suicide, we have students that struggle with that. I mean, that's a common occurrence in, any school that you go into now, that there's just, again, that kind of lack of hope.
But that's Arrington's mission, spreading the message of resiliency through adversity.
And they think that maybe their life is over. And so this is why I say if you make a mistake, it doesn't mean you are a mistake. Because we all make mistakes. We all need to learn from them.
Arrington says he'll continue this adventure for as long as he can.
I thrive when I'm doing this. To save the life of a child? Is there a bigger adventure? I mean, I love what I do.
Arrington says the biggest problem youth and adults face today is the legalization of marijuana. He's published several award-winning books. For more information, you can visit Arrington's website, drugsby.com.